3, 2, 1, go. Alright, what's up guys? So this is actually my fiance's hands. This is her first time. She's not an artist, doesn't use iPads. So I wanted to teach someone how to do 3D who had zero experience, and she thought this was really funny, so take a listen to this. When you use the... Do I need to change the color or something?
It's fine.
So some of the things were just cracking her up. So move that finger right under the other finger, that's fine.
Where is it supposed to go?
But anyway, she did a really good job once we got past sometimes you got to make funny shapes, especially using a matte cap, but she did a really good job, and it really opened up some ideas and things that I have to pay attention to when people are starting out, people that aren't artists. There's just certain things that people have issues with and things that people run into that it's hard for us to think, like, if you do 3D, if you've done 3D, if you're familiar, even a little bit, if you're familiar with iPads or other artistic, double tap to undo for Procreate and things like that. So there's certain things that I kind of understand and know how to do that she didn't. So it was nice to really take a step back and have to explain everything in detail because she had no idea at all. And I think she made an amazing, wonderful character. And she was a really good sport and she did very well.
It's stretched up.
I don't know why it stretches, but it always does that when you do when you exporting. And the way that I like to sculpt, which is the way that I showed you, is just to use shapes and then just manipulate the shapes. Being as efficient as possible with them, because really everything is just made out of shapes. So it's really not that hard to make a character like this. All you have to do is, if you know how to make a shape and then you know how to mirror, so you don't have to do both sides and everything is pretty much equal. But you can tell that it's not exactly aligned, and that's probably because certain things got turned a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the eyes, so they're not like exactly perfectly.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my god, that was just like that meme, that Jennifer Lawrence meme.
What's wrong with them?
See how
like this one doesn't look symmetrical to this one?
That's what they're very slightly.
Oh, he's a little wonky.
Very slightly, but that's actually fine because that's like humans' faces are kind of wonky. So this is good. So we'll go ahead and hit the little arrow. Yep, and just hit save image. Okay, so now we have, and that's it. That's your saved image.
So cute.
That's your first 3D model.
Oh my gosh, he has crooked eyes and everything. That was fun.
So just in closing, so I don't know, what did you think about like the process? Like, was it harder than you thought? Was it what you expected? Was it how do you think about your character? Like, what do you think about the whole process?
It was easier than expected to create the character, harder than expected to move him around, but I definitely don't think I could do it on my own yet. And I think he turned out really cute, but he's a little asymmetrical.
But I think you did a really, really good job.
Thanks, honey.
I'm impressed. So yeah, hopefully this tutorial will help out people that have literally never done any
no experience
3D in their lives, because it also helps me because there's just certain things that I don't think of that people might be confused about. You know what I mean? Like if you were doing this tutorial and I was just talking, there'd be no way for me to know that you were having issues like maneuvering him around.
It might just be a me problem.
It might just be a you problem. But that's the thing, is like now, if those other yous out there, then that will really help them. So hopefully this helped. Make sure you check out my Skillshare classes. I'm now a top teacher. I'll put up my little thing at the end of it. But I would like to thank my young Padawan, Sarah. I appreciate you giving your time to the people. And yeah, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. Say bye.
Oh, bye.
Heavens.